Tonight, Two on Your Side spoke with Canadian officials for the first time since President Trump's announcement of 50% tariffs on some Canadian products. Canada's Consul General of New York says that it helps nobody when there is economic disruption between Canada and Western New York's region. He added that trade between Canada and Western New York has increased over 40% since the United States-Mexico-Canadian agreement back in the year of 2020. He believes renewing that agreement will go a long way in resolving the so-called trade war between both nations.
We rely on Western New York and businesses there, the auto business being a key one. Now, the good news is Ford has just made a big bet on a Canadian plant, but that Canadian plant is going to increase that traffic across the border in terms of parts and assembly and that sort of thing. So there's still a lot of life in all of this. And I think, once again, once we can get to that trade deal to renew USMCA, we are going to be able to have predictability and stability going forward. I'm optimistic that that is going to happen.
The Canadian diplomat also spoke to us about the massive wildfires in Ontario that caused all that smoke to spread to our region last week. It's an issue that some lawmakers see needs to be addressed because of the number of times this has happened. The consulate says that he understands the concerns and frustrations from Western New Yorkers who have suffered health risks from the wildfires, but he also says handling and preventing those wildfires is not as simple as sending out the local fire department.
The boreal forest in Canada, to give you an idea, is 8 times the size of Texas. It is not sort of a local little forest that you can rake. It's massive. And we are spending a lot of money. We've spent, in the last 5 years, we've spent over $12 billion training people, getting new equipment, water bombers, helicopters, evacuation planes, and increasing our capacity as much as we can. We're also going into new technologies, satellite imaging, that sort of thing.
And Clark went on to say that they are also dealing with the consequences of climate change, calling it a joint job for both countries to find a way to lessen that impact.